forged iron.
Hard to believe they once had mills just churning this stuff. No, that's pretty believable.
For us.
For us, yes.
2020.
2020.
Hey, you were right.
See? I video game. You gotta get that cough looked at. You sound terrible.
It's alright. Somehow I feel like once I touch this red stone, this cough will be gone.
Oh, it got erect when we came near.
Got real erect.
I say we should go back and see what we can do with these fleshy barbs.
Wait, before we go back though, let's do this.
Let's do what?
Ready?
Okay. Oh yeah, you've been waiting for that.
Oh yeah, and there's enemies. Okay.
I was right.
Good to see.
Tome of Knowledge. Where'd you go?
Right from where you're yeah, you go all the way down. System diagnostic. Okay, electronic mail. Security protocol update. Due to recent events, we will be amending our security protocol to require an additional photo ID check upon entry to Ward 13. Entry will still require use of personal security cards, however an additional ID check will be performed upon entry to the ward. All security officers have been notified of the change, and the new protocol will take effect immediately. That's all it says.
There's another one in here.
What is this? For about 2 hours on April 16th, 1966, Subject 2409's visuals lit up like the goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off with no pattern we discerned. Colors varied but remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. After approximately 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency.
Are you talking about CASA?
By T160, they had ceased entirely. Audio was unchanged during this time. Finally, we have point of proof of the Dreamer. Asgard is never going to let this drop.
Yeah, these guys were studying it all.
Subject 2409 is online, vitals are stable, but we're receiving no visual information, and the audio consists only of a low persistent rumble interspersed by a seemingly random series of clicks. Attempts to find a pattern in the clicks have so far been fruitless. I'm convinced they're nothing more than signal noise, perhaps errors in the recording equipment amplified by the Dreamer's subconscious. Perhaps there's no signal at all. We've never tested what happens when a Dreamer connects with nothing. Most likely, Harsgard did read the ruins wrong.
Well, that computer that I just read talked about a bunch of dreamers. Not entirely sure what they are, but...
Dr. Itsaso, I heard a change in the audio last night. For about 20 minutes starting at 2:11, I heard some kind of strange singing. That's the only way... Oh, fuck, you found the fuse. That's the only way I can think it just to describe it. This was on top of our regular rumble and clicks. I left the tape in your office for your review. Please be advised that I may have seen an anomaly on the video as well. A brief, very faint pulse of light during the time of which the audio anomaly. It may just have been an artifact on the screen, though, or even our imagination. It was very late after all. Whoa, what the hell?
Looks like a vault.
Please keep the air conditioner on at all times. The Dream's entity lives in a frozen world in some places, colder than any recorded measurement on Earth, and seems to reflect aspects of the bond. In particular, she shows physical symptoms of discomfort at any temperature above 55 degrees. These working in these areas are changed to her layers. The Guardian came across a clutch of orphanaged polis. Apparently they had been lost in a blizzard, but the effect on Clementine was unexpected. Her neuroadrenaline levels dropped and her body showed signs of lacrimation. Most of the team believes the Guardian, the Dreamer, or both were saddened at the discovery, but we have no record of the Guardians ever having or eliciting emotions. If only we could record emotional states somehow. It's unfortunate that we can't speak to the dreamers without waking them, and that we can't wake them without risking loss of the bond. New procedures. FYI, per Commander Neville's orders, we have sedated Clementine until her noradrenaline levels return back to normal. I guess this is now standard operating procedure whenever a dreamer exhibits any potential unstable behavior. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford. After what happened with Gabriel and with Harsgard about to connect a new dreamer to this clawbone entity, I'm guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. Let's see. Could someone please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone? That's the third time this month we've had to reboot Clementine. Last frame. Whoa. What the hell? Clementine disintegrated at all. Rather, I think she shifted somehow, that she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor, unfortunately. So as to why, I have only conjecture. Reviewing Clementine's final tape shows in the very last frame, in one darkened corner, you can see this be clawbone. It's all broken up. Harsgard always described his unknown entity in fantastic terms, but what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought the streamer online at approximately the same time Clementine disappeared, after all. So he brought they did something in here, and all of a sudden, I guess it phase shifted out of here?
Well, there's a bunch of dreamers. Oh, that's what that huge hole.
The dreamer known as Gabriel, subject 2419, is online. Data's coming faster than we can deal with it. Gabriel's bonded entity guards a literal living world, some kind of massive biological organism that houses the guardian within it. The ground is flesh and responds to stimuli. The air is thick with moisture. The breeze shifts silically, like breathing. The inhabitants of the world are equally fascinating. Small fur-covered bipedals that we've dubbed fuzzies.
Yeah, the fuzzies, they have...
For the resemblance to creatures from H. Beam Piper's novels. They appear to be sentient. They have no spoken language, but they build tools and structures from the bone-like growths found throughout their world. The fuzzies have been acting stranger. At first, they had a kind of god-worshipper relationship with Gabriel's entity, but we've recently seen signs of fear and distrust. A few of them threw rocks at their guardian. Could Gabriel's bond have somehow caused this? We've been very careful to observe only, not to interfere, but maybe the fuzzies detected some subtle change we could not predict. Too subtle for us to notice, yet strong enough to cause a violent reaction. That seems implausible. A minority of my team is concerned this will affect our experiment. One team member is worried Gabriel himself might be in danger, though I've seen no evidence of that. Gabriel's vitals have been unaffected by the random attacks. Okay. Ooh. Gabriel was attacked today, or rather the Guardian was. We're combing our records for any sign of provocation on our part, but so far we found nothing. Gabriel's been completely passive, allowing the Guardian to act independently. Most likely whatever's happening predates Gabriel's bond. There have been more calls from the team to wake Gabriel, still a minority, but it's true that his heart rate has rose briefly during the attacks, but there has been no other signs that the attack affected him in any other way. And then there's a last log called Termination. Subject 2419 has been declared dead on Sunday. His guardian was killed and his body consequently suffered from cardiac arrest. Yet this presents exciting new information. This is the first time a dreamer had died in the chair. Tragic through Gabriel's death is. It proves the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we know. I'm guessing we at some point are going to go to the fuzzy world.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, where does this go? To a locked door.
God, I'm a fucking genius. Did you turn it off?
Yeah.
Turn it off again? I mean, it stops this fan. Oh, Ward 13 master key. And do you see this?
I do, yeah. I'm going to see if we can go around and get it. What is this place? This must be whatever the machine was they were talking about. Thermal control.
There's nothing up there.
There's nothing?
I'm gonna turn the reactor back on. Not the reactor necessarily, but... Oh, shit.
Man, what the hell were they doing here?
Yeah, look at this. Oh! Break the chairs.
Are we getting scrap from breaking the chairs?
Yes.
Oh my god, like a crap ton of scrap, too. So, note to self, just try and break everything. Oh my god. So this, was it like with the government as well?
Yeah, this looks like a government-issued room.
You can tell from the cheap chairs.
System lock enabled.
Yeah, I don't have a key for it.
You don't have that.
This must be... No, it doesn't fit that type. This must be the portal. For the fuzzy world.
Possibly. You are right about that. Oh, we got the tome.
And what is this? Oh, experience points earned.
By the way, yeah, I got Elder Knowledge, yeah. How many fucking ammo boxes we got? 7? Shit.
I got 4.
You think I can control that? What is this? Oh!
An explosion in research knocked out the circuit breaker in the north wing. The ward is running on backup power, but repair crews have been dispatched. Please remain stable. Patients remain stable, no major incidents. Main power is restored, but security camera 12 is offline. I sent Smith to check the cabling. He reported that the lines were fried. I'm a little on edge. There was an incident with patient 3323, Clementine, last night. She was agitated, like she was having a bad dream. Doctors and nurses were scared, something about PSK levels being way off the graph. It took 3 orderlies to pin her down. I can't say for sure, but I think I saw a microscope fly off the table and hit one of the orderlies square in the back of the head. No one threw it. The damn thing just shot off the table. The orderly is in med lab. 27 stitches. It could have been worse, much worse. Dreamer 3323 was at it again this evening. Started around midnight. The patient was moaning and crying in her sleep. Wasn't long before the crying turned to screaming and the medical crew rushed to the room. The orderlies could barely keep her down. Never seen anything like that. How does a 13-year-old child have enough strength to take on 3 grown men? Doctors were yelling at the nurse to sedate her, but the tranquilizers didn't take effect soon enough. They finally managed to strap on their restraints, but the patient thrashed around so much that she broke her right forearm.
Holy shit.
So I'm guessing we can switch out the pistol now.
Yeah, I switched it to the submachine gun. I go try to upgrade the submachine.
Don't forget to take your mod off.
Yep. Does it change the look of the weapon when you upgrade it?
I think so, actually. I noticed that too. Man, I like that we, came back here just to do upgrades, but we ended up finding a bunch of secrets and getting into a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that was dope.